stagger going. Then, when the stagger's near the very end, use, well, like about midway, use Dancing Steel, get that built up the rest of the way, and it freezes the bar. And then use Zentet Skin. Stream died? Did the thing where it just drops randomly again? Oh, yeah. Don't love that, and it also did a weird reset on me yesterday that I did notice it was about to happen. That went down for longer than just a moment, but... I can never win. I went and got a new modem and all kinds of new stuff to try and fix the other problem. And there's still a new problem. At least it's not as big a deal if it drops for just a moment sometimes, but it's still kind of annoying. It's better than what it was doing. Can you cancel it from that? Oh yeah, you can. Halfway through the Diamond Dust. If you just don't need it anymore. That's not bad. You just automatically start jumping around if you leave it. Take that, wooden thing. Like ballistas, I guess. Kinda. Catapult.
No villages. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashyyyk.
Probably did. Turn to dust. Or Chocobo. Zentet's can cut my internet connection. I guess so. Ravenwit Walls. Oh. Hello. Coral Regina? I didn't even... Oh. Well, it looks like it. Bugle.
That's no ordinary girl.
Yeah, let's, Oh, there's more. Damn it, it ended before I did it. Fuck. That's a lot of lightning. I can't fucking dodge out of it at the moment.
This one. Too slow.
Jeez, I just can't move, okay? Hitting dodge! I'm hitting dodge! I don't know what to tell you, game. Sometimes it just doesn't want to time it right. Alright. Oh, using that to get the time for that's probably a good idea, but... I don't know if I'd be able to do it, because I need to switch it on and then... I did it! Zod! Good enough.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
I am out of potions. Maybe I should go back to the hideout. After the side quest. Yeah, go this way. Overkill! Yeah, I like having that cancel move. It's just nice for a bunch of situations. Time stop. Bury the ring at the grave.
He'll be able to see all the way to stone here.
I think that's better and fully go on the Ode mechanic. They did have moves that do lots of stagger damage, then once down, follow up meter for big slash. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I have two of the biggest stagger moves.
At last.
The only thing that I've kept that is probably unnecessary is the fire dash. Clutch mine. Here lie buried ye bodies of C-Nut and beloved wife Brita, who departed this life in ye 24th year of reverie. What is Canute? I guess his name is Canute, the guy. Good old C-Nut. Spooky bomb. Yeah, let's I'll go forward a little bit. Maybe there's another teleport thingy, fast travel thing. Can't tell. John Cena. It's like a little village over there.
Does it bother you that we haven't heard a single human sound?
Everything about this place bothers me.
That's what I wanted. The obelisk.
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Big crystal. Down with big crystal. Going back here. Thinking about it though, it'd be so insane to go all the way back here. Take a boat back, walk all the way back.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
I suppose you've got quite the tale to tell.
Still walk. Gotta let you get some nice ones.
Need to check the hunt board, guys. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. Pandemonium! Few souls who were able to escape Ash before the skies changed tell of Pandemonium, king of the orcs, who led his fellow beastmen in revolt against Waloder rule. Though his rebellion was swiftly crushed by King Barnabas' armies, many of the orcs who now roam the Twins, stating their appetite for human flesh, bear his markings, suggesting that he still commands his forces today. So he's somewhere. And an S rank. Mooch, a rogue goblin, has been sighted several times in the abandoned village of Estlia, presumably drawn by the stores left behind when the villagers departed for reverie. Though said villagers will not be returning, we shall surely seek to reclaim the village for mankind once this is all over. I suggest that we end the goblin's misery now before he tears the houses down in his search for sustenance. Mooch. Agni. Oh. A band of cursebreakers making a first foray into Walud encountered this creature near the road through Halfcombe. It was the memory of Ash before its fall, knew Agni as a peaceable beast, when worshipped as the Jarl Kona of the North. The Aether has since addled its mind, sending it barreling hither and yon. Wishing anything in its path to end its torment would be a mercy. Halfcombe. That one I don't know. Titan's Wake, Delmec. Usher to the underworld. Travelers of the Gilded Path share stories of a crystal giant, a beast who haunts the paths less trodden, illuminating the shadowy canyons with the unmistakable blue glow of Aether, painting them red with the blood of its victims. If our suspicions are correct, this creature is another construct of Ultima. Only by laying him low might we truly begin to live on our own terms. It's Dalmekia. It's in Senbrek. The Blood Moon. After the collapse of the fallen civilizations, technology slept silently within the ruins of airships for many long years. However, of late, these echoes of the fallen have begun to awaken, attacking any strangers in sight, presumably as they were designed to do. Some are easily escaped. This particular echo persists in pursuing its targets till they lie dead in the dust. Probably stupid ADS. Alright, the Croc. Titan's Wake. Buy potions.
How do you split this?
Link. The blood moon rises again. Oh, it's so cool, Link. Check it out.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Guy.
Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either
Do you
way.
have new stuff, Black?
Trouble with your gear, or the sound of ringing steel?
Let's fill the streets of Dravost, however you say it. Since back before anyone can remember, is not Smith worth his salt didn't apprentice under one of the village masters. Me and Zoltan worked old Vulcan's foundry till our lungs burned and our skin turned black. We were happy.
So we weren't.
Things change, people change. We can either change with them or we could stay stuck in the past. Me and my old mate, we chose to put our past behind us so that Trevos can have a future. Future where young Smiths can be proud of work done well and work done right, just like
Who
you.
knows?
Someday my apprentice will be someone else's master. Like them just as hard as I do him.
So will it be?
Everdark. It is not better than what I have, but probably looks cool.
Should last you a good while.
Stone Tongue. Stand Blink. Okay, that's probably the S rank.
That it? Fine.
Alright, what does the Houdin one look like? Ooh. Like. Very nice. That's a good sword. I like the gold. That's cool. Too bad I have a better one already. Oh, I'm curious. Is that challenge thing I did show up here so I can just do it whenever? Nope. I have to go back to it. Okay. Maybe once you complete it. So there is that option at the bottom. I have not turned in lore. I was just gonna go do that.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. If I may observe...
Brother has possessed a rare gift. I do not mean the flames of the phoenix. Words, Clive. His findings on Ultima and the Circle of Malleus are worthy of the great Moss himself. Should he choose to devote himself to this path, I hazard he could one day become quite the historian. Oh yeah, Circle of Malleus was also that spinning attack that Odin did. Not before you and he finish your story.
History can wait.
That's what it does, okay. Let's see.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop, boop.
I have quite the find for you.
Revelation! Barnabas's mother. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. One of the few surviving descendants of the children of Zemeckis who fled from Valisthea and took refuge in the outer continent, only returning generations later. She and her clan were devout believers in the Circle of Malleus, whose teachings she instilled in her son, teachings and memories that he treasures to this day. Alas, her beliefs are also to prove her downfall, as she was killed in a raid by the followers of a rival religion. Okay, so yeah, Barnabas is very, very, very old. Was, I guess. King of Volud and dominant of Odin. Zealous adherent of their ancient religion, the Circle of Malleus, tasked by his god Ultima to assist the perfection of this vessel, Barnabas put Mythos to the test, at last judging Clive worthy, surrendering his strength. Odin. It's cool, Odin. Man scholar, believed to be a descendant of the ancient motes of darkness, within whose line all dominants of Odin are born. However, they have yet to be, as yet, have been able to prove this point on account of no records of any Odins before Barnabas Tharm when come to light. So yeah, he's the one and only, basically. He's very old. Lost the Chronicler. Our fabled scholar of Valistheian history and legend, when Hippocrates was but a boy, Moss visited his village in the outer continent. Perhaps seeing something of himself in the young scholar to be, the great master took him under his wing. However, their time together was soon to come to an end, for one day Moss and his journal were gone, leaving nothing but a note behind, one which read, "Seek knowledge." The young Hippocrates took these words to heart. Southern Alliance. Entente formed between Dalmatia and the Duchy of Rosaria in the year 850 with the aim of preventing the free cities of Canver from claiming independence from the Republic. The alliance eventually became a three-way affair when Sembrek joined. Bonds between the Dalmecs and the Rosarians remained particularly strong, with Rosaria sharing the secrets of vital techniques such as irrigation, free flow of various diplomats between the two nations. Yeah, not anymore. Well, I guess that's why Uncle knew a guy there. Maybe. Vast circular cavity carved from the Dalmatian coast. It's here the mother crystal known as Zemeckis once stood. In the age of the fallen, man hoping to claim the power of the gods laid siege to the crystal and attempt to gain entry to its aether-rich heart. Rather than attempt to fend off the assault, he instead responded by destroying the mother crystal and its heart, the great crater left behind standing as a reminder of man's hubris. Vast landmass situated far from Valistheian shores. Aside from the most intrepid traders, few have been known to brave the journey there or back, for which reason the character and customs of its people remain a mystery to most. Legends claim that remnants of the fallen fled thither from the twins when their civilization collapsed, but even the most bookish continental will be hard-pressed to explain what became of them in the intervening millennia. Need water. Alright. Drake's Horn, a mother crystal which stood in southern ash, an area now lost to the blade. The fall of Drake's Horn left Drake's spine, the only mother crystal on the continent, and sparked a decades-long conflict for control of its ethereal bounty. After much bloodshed, it was the erstwhile nation of Veldermark, which finally subjugated the warring tribes of Ash and established a kingdom around what is now Stonehere. So yeah, there were 2 other crystals. I'm guessing one of them represented Ramu. Or represented darkness. Because the one we're going up to has lightning all over it, actually. One might be the lightning one. The ice one fell also beforehand. Zemeckis, some other crystal believed to have stood in an area in the northeastern part of Dhalmekia. Legends tell that it was destroyed in a battle between men and gods, a battle so ferocious that it left behind the great crater that can be seen today. War of the Magi! One of the great conflicts waged near the end of the Age of the Fallen, in which mankind, fielding fantastical clockwork armies fueled by powerful magics, fought for control of the Mother Crystals. This, however, worked to hasten the drain of the Aether from the land, thereby gave rise to the Blight. By the time the fighting had ceased and peace was restored, the wounds suffered by both humanity and the land had grown too deep to heal, and civilization began to slow. Yet inevitable march darkness. It's only a matter of winters before the 1,000 years of knowledge used to build the great Magitech faded, and eventually was lost to history. Ancient religion from which more recent savior cults grew. Its belief originally drawn from murals left behind the people who lived near the Mother Crystal Zemeckis. Well, at one point, it was a faith followed throughout Valisthea, time in the fading memory of the ancient culture that spawned it, saw it gradually fall from favor. The Bank of Gilbard, the Great Lender. A folk religion popular in the free cities of Canver, Gilbard the Golden was a legendary trader who not only introduced the concept of fiat currency to Valisthea, but founded Canver's very first merchant guild. The same guild was later entrusted with administering Valisthea's common currency. They chose the name Gil in honor of their revered founding father. Their faith is organized along the lines of a commercial organization, and prayers tend to be aimed at bringing prosperity and success in business. Trinity. Tripart alliance formed in the year 859 between Rosaria, Dhalmekia, and Sunbrak. Purpose was to oppose the independence of the free cities of Canver, due to fears that this might inspire similar independence movements elsewhere in the realm. Alliance was established in 860 in light of the attack on Phoenix Gate, and dispute over Sambraqua's culpability in the affair. Yeah. They did do that. Inner Sanctum, sacred chambers in which the hearts of the Mother Crystal are enshrined, erected far before the time of the Fallen, when humanity was still in its infancy. Their original purpose was to simply provide protection for the fragile cores. As time passed, however, they were slowly transformed into places of worship. So the crystals are even older than the Fallen, then. Okay. But Ultima did put them there. Magitech, a term that appears in early histories of the Fallen civilization, describes their highly advanced magical technology, which the airship is the best known example. Also produced weapons all but indistinguishable from living beings, yet whose destructive power rivaled that of the gods of legend. Early chroniclers labeled these beasts the iconoclasts, and it's from this term that the icons of the present day take their moniker. Echoes. Strange clockwork constructs. I read some of this before. The aftermath of primogenesis beneath the blackened skies that followed, they emerged from the ruins at last, can be seen all over Valisthea. Widely assumed to be vestiges of the fallen civilization, it seems they were in fact originally servants of Ultima, created by him in a time lost to memory, that it was only over long years of scavenging wreckage from fallen ruins that they took on their current form. Since Ultima's reawakening, they've been guided by his will and his will alone. There we go. Explains those.
What subject shall we consider today?
Joshua. United against Ultima. Baby. Dark, ill-omened skies unleashed when Ultima brought about primogenesis. The word Archie is used only in Ash, where coming of the cursed skies has long been foretold as a harbinger of the end of all things. Mythos. Ultima manipulates the servants into pitting Clive against the other dominants, that you might drink of their strength and bring Mythos closer to perfection. Here's the big crystal. Not sure, while strikingly similar to the towering cliffs that lie on the coast of Ash. Terror can only be gained by means of a solitary stone span that stretches from the heart of the city proper. Being the last remaining Mother Crystal and Ash, the crystals harvested from its surface are a vital lifeline for the Wallorder people, but even then their number is far from enough to sate the kingdom's appetite, thus forcing your king to seek sources elsewhere. Not anymore.